Hey there everyone, it's JP and Soul from the Letnick Estates Group. Today we're going to be talking about a few different ways that you can quickly, easily, and cheaply start making money online from home. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped us get to 100 subscribers so far. For those of you who don't know, we are doing a spicy noodle challenge. I ordered it and it's coming at the end of May. We were expecting to have 100 subscribers by the end of May. However, in less than a week, we hit 100 subscribers. So thank you so much for everyone who's done that. In the meantime, while we're waiting, in one of our next videos, we're going to be doing a different spicy noodle that our friend gave to us, so watch out for that in the next couple of days. But let's get right into the content. When I was 6 years old, my dad gave me a book. It was called 100 Ways for Kids to Make Money. This book enabled me to figure out a way when I was 6 to start my own business. Now, I lived in Banff, Alberta. It was a very touristy town, and people were coming and going all the time on the side streets. There's lots of walking traffic, especially after school. There were a lot of tourists just walking by. So I took advantage of this by typically after school, I would go right across the street back to my house. I would set up my lemonade stand, and just for like an hour or two each day, I would sell lemonade to people on the street. So having a lemonade stand worked out really well, and so well in fact that I decided to outsource and I hired the other neighborhood kids. I supplied the stands, the materials, and I paid them a commission cut at the end of the day from the proceeds of the sales. So I covered my expenses and made some profit from all the stands. What I soon realized is that I could do this with other types of businesses. And I started hiring the neighborhood kids as well. And again, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. And what I did is we started a snow removal business. So I paid for the shovels and I gave the shovels to the other kids, and we went door to door and charged $10 to $20 per driveway depending on the size. And we, as the kids, just shoveled the whole walkway, and then I would pay them their amount for the help. This in the spring translated into doing the dust removal. So I bought the brooms and I would hire the kids in the area to help me sweep driveways. We went door to door and sold driveway cleaning services. This then evolved as I grew up from 11, 12, 13, 14 into doing yard cleaning. So I started getting into doing mowing and raking, leaf cleanup, hedge trimming, any of the little kind of landscaping stuff I got into. When I was 11 years old, I taught myself HTML using online tools, and I also started wrecking my parents' computers, trying to figure out how they worked, so they gave me my own computer to play around with. Later on, I also found a tech company in town that they didn't pay me, but I went there after school and they taught me how to fix computers. I used that skill and I started a computer repair business for my local area. This worked out quite well, and then I started integrating online marketing skills such as website development into my services. Soon enough, over time, this developed into online marketing, search engine optimization, videos, social media management, all of the above, and it really started growing into its own business. I started realizing that business owners didn't want to do it themselves because I had a consultation business, and I changed it so that I did the services for the businesses themselves. This really challenged me to get my services online and help businesses grow bigger over time. Now, as the internet's progressed and online marketing has really become a beast of its own self, different types of services like search engine optimization and social media management has really become its own beast into itself. So what I did is I scaled back and I really only focused on website development and search engine optimization while referring out and taking commission cut for the other services. In 2010, I was able to leave my 9-to-5 job and work fully for myself from home. So I know from personal experience that trying to learn new skills and generating side income online from home can be quite challenging for some people and also a little bit scary. So I've compiled a list of a few different ways for you to make money online. Some of these are going to be more of hobby styles, and then the other ones are going to be a little bit more business entrepreneurship. So depending on your skill set and what you're willing to put in, there are different ways that you can make money from home. So number 7 on my list are the ones that I would probably not really recommend as much, but they are something that you could try out. These are some things that I tried out in college and after college a little bit for a while. And just recently, actually, I tried out a mobile gaming app that you could play games on their system and you got tracked for the amount of points that you got. And then at the end of the day, you could get Amazon gift cards and other programs like that. The name of the app was Misplay. This is the one I actually tried myself. I did end up playing enough to get a $10 Amazon gift card. So this was something that did prove out to be working. If you like playing mobile games and you're already going to play them, then this is a good option for you if you're wanting to have just a little bit of something as a bonus for playing games anyway. It's not something that's going to create you a lot of money, but it's a way to create a little bit of money into your account that you would have otherwise had nothing to show for playing your games. So you've probably seen a lot of ads promoting that you can make money from surveys or contests. These are some things that I tried out in college in 2006, 2007, and they did pay out, but again, very, very limited amounts. So I am a big believer in making sure you use your time wisely, as we don't have any ways to get more time. Time is very limited. So make sure that you are using it smart. This is why I would not recommend doing contests or surveys or mobile gameplays, as it's not a good effective use of your time. So number 6 on my list is related to photography. If you're a good photographer or you're starting to learn the skills of photography, there are sites like iStock Images that will pay you a commission cut whenever someone pays to use the license of your image. So how this works is you would upload your photography to a website like iStock. iStock now hosts the images on their site. A user on their site comes along, pays for the ability to download and use the image commercially, whether that's on their website or in marketing material, it doesn't matter. What matters is that if they like your image, they pay iStock or Getty Images or any other of these photo sharing sites, and you get paid a commission cut. So if you build a good following and produce a lot of good quality photos, you can upload it to these sites, and it's passive income because once you upload it, it's there, and you don't know when someone's going to buy a license for it, but it could just trickle in. This is a nice way to create an alternative stream of income that just kind of falls into your lap every once in a while. Of course, this requires a little bit of skill and knowing how to do photography. But pretty much every one of us has a cell phone, which takes really good photos these days. So you should be able to go out there and without much cost, you can be able to take photos and upload them to sites like this. Number 5 on my list is starting your own online marketing agency. You could focus on many different types of strategies, whether you're doing search engine optimization or social media management or pay-per-click management. There's tons of different ways that you can generate income online. Now, these skills, obviously, you'd have to learn and then implement them, usually with business owners that are in the local area. Those are the types of people that are going to be your clients, and they're going to pay you to do those services for them, as most business owners have no idea how to do online marketing. This is one of my favorites, but the reason why it's up at number 5 is because it takes a lot of skill sets to be able to implement. I know from personal experience, this took me quite a long time to learn the different skills necessary in order to develop an online marketing agency, but I did everything all at once. Over time, it was a lot of information. So if you chose a specific niche, just like social media management or Facebook ads, and became a specialist in just that one category, you would be able to market that skill to other businesses, and you'd be able to do that from home without going to meet people face to face. So how this works is you would go to a business and you would find out that their budget may be around $200 to $500 per month. So if you take the $500 per month and you set up ads at around $250 per month, you would be able to pocket the difference of $250 per month in profit. This is your management fee or your retainer. So your management fee, and of course you'd be upfront with this with the company, is that whatever your retainer is, that's how much they're paying you every single month. Now, the portion of that is going to be part of your management fee, and a portion is going to be the amount that you're spending on ads. This way, you can manage the ads for the client. None of the money is coming out of your own pocket up front. It's coming from your client, and then that way you're pocketing the difference. So over time, as soon as you have enough contracts with different businesses, let's say you have 10 contracts with 10 different businesses, every single month ranging between $200 to $500 per month in profit, depending on what you're doing, you may be able to be making between $2,000 to $5,000 per month residually by just managing people's Facebook ads campaigns. Alternatively, search engine optimization is a similar type of style. You could do search engine optimization where your package is $500 a month to optimize 5 keywords. Those 5 keywords, you can do different link building strategies, social media marketing, content marketing. There's a lot of different types of marketing you can do. And in this situation, oftentimes you can outsource the work to other people. So let's say your contract is for $500 per month. You spend $250 outsourcing to other individuals to do the link building and search engine optimization. You pocket the $250 in profit every single month. Let's say you get 10 contracts, you're now at $2,500 per month in profit in your pocket, and you're now just managing other people doing the work for the businesses that hired you to do search engine optimization. This way, you're leveraging your time and able to go out there and sell more business. If you are interested in learning different skills of online marketing, there's definitely a great platform that I recommend and I've been using since 2009. It's called My Lead System Pro. I would highly recommend you check it out. They have a 10-day trial that you can take a look at, and this system will teach you a lot of the different basic understanding of different types of marketing skills that you may be interested in. You can take a look at all the different trainings that they have, and if it interests you, you can always keep going with it later on. The links are going to be in the description down below, so feel free to go check that out, and you can also learn your skills to be able to sell businesses on online marketing. Number 4 on my list is contract working. This is similar to doing the online marketing for local businesses. However, this really relates to any skill that you may have, including just having a second language. There are many different websites online, such as Upwork.com or Fiverr.com or Elance.com, where you can go and create an account, set up your profile, list the different skills that you have, and create little projects or gigs or products that you are selling. For example, if you know how to do graphic design, you could put up a gig on Fiverr and you can sell the ability to create logos for people. If you know how to make video intros, animated video intros, you could put that up as a service and you can charge different packages for different types of quality of service that you have. Another thing you can do is if you have a second language, you could always offer translation services. Translation services are really popular these days, especially when you have to connect with other individuals across the world. You really want to have the ability to communicate with them in their language. Or if a business owner needs to do content in a different language or translate their website, they may hire you to be able to do translation services. There's lots of ways to promote this. Like I mentioned, Fiverr.com or Upwork.com. There's also other websites that you can go and people already put the jobs up and ask for you to translate for an hourly rate. This type of work really has no upfront cost. You can do this with any of your own skills that you have. Anything that's available to you already, you can go and offer these services available online. Number 3 on my list is pretty much exactly what I'm doing right now. Creating a social media account and generating a subscriber or following related to a specific niche and growing that channel to the point where you're generating ad revenue and also being able to promote affiliate products or your own products to your following. There's a lot of different examples that you can look at on YouTube as an example. There's also Instagram, but let's say you want to learn more about basketball, be better at basketball. Well, you can search these things on YouTube and you'll probably find a channel that has thousands, if not millions of subscribers that learn how to do that specific topic. So obviously you don't just wake up one day, start creating a YouTube channel or an Instagram account, put up a couple pieces of content and boom, you've got subscribers. This is something that you have to be consistently adding content that is valuable for your consumer base to look at. If you do this on a regular basis and you giving entertainment value or educational content, then over time your channel is going to grow. There are other examples as well, such as picking a niche industry like nature photos and having an Instagram channel that is related only to nature photos. If you promote other people's photography on that channel over time, you may be able to build a specific following of people that love to look at those photos. You can do shout outs, you can build your following. Once you have a big enough subscriber base, people will actually pay you to put their photos on your channel. This is, again, not something that's going to grow right away. It is something that builds up over time, but you could do this at home. Pick a passion, regardless of what it is, create a channel related to that industry or topic, and then create content based on that niche. Over time, you will grow your channel. There's many different ways that you can monetize this. If you're on YouTube, for example, you could get into the partner program after 1,000 subscribers, and you would have a share of the ad revenue on your videos. Also, creating your own merchandise and selling it through your channel to your subscriber base is another way, or you could have affiliate products. Also, another thing that you could do is once you get to a big enough point, other companies will ask to pay you to give them a shout out on your channel. This is ad revenue that you could use for your own income. A really good example of this is Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has been doing YouTube for quite a long time, but his original channels didn't really work out that well. When he finally started to grow, it really started to snowball. And now you can see he's got a huge following. You can see on almost every video he has some sort of sponsor. He has such a big following that often in his videos he's giving a lot of money away. And you can't really do that on your own. So having advertisers is really important to be able to do those things. Now, most YouTubers will keep a lot of the money from ads and shoutouts for themselves, but Mr. Beast is doing it differently. Mr. Beast is kind of unique. He doesn't keep a lot of the ad revenue that comes into his channel. Obviously, he keeps some, but in almost every single video that he does, he's giving away a lot of money. And this is because he's using most of the funds coming from advertisers' money to give away so that the videos he's creating go viral. So if you want to learn a little bit more about YouTube channels and how to grow them, that's definitely a good channel to go and check out. The nice thing about this also is creating a channel on Instagram or on YouTube is free. There's even YouTube channels out there where you don't even see the person's face. They just do animations, or they just do a computer screen capture and just talk about different stuff on their computer while they're recording their screen. You don't have to be on camera if you don't feel comfortable doing that. There's lots of different ways for you to do this, and most of all the software that you have is on your phone already, so that you can go out and you can do anything you want using your cell phone. Really low cost, and you should be able to do this quite easily. Number 2 on my list is dropshipping. This is the time-old process of being the middleman. You're finding a product, you're finding a customer, your customer pays for the product, you then buy the product and have it shipped to your customer. That's essentially dropshipping, and you're keeping the markup between the two. What happens these days is that there's different softwares that enable you to make this process pretty easy. And you can get product from places like China and have your customer base and ads in North America, and your prices are obviously less expensive for the product in China, and then you mark it up and sell it in the United States or Canada. There's lots of different ways to do this. Typically these days, people will find a good product, create a Shopify website that is specifically branded or targeted for that niche product, create Facebook or YouTube ads specifically for that product, and then you scale it up. As long as you find a good product that sells well and the ads are converting and you're getting sales, as long as you're seeing that you're a positive ROI, return on investment, compared to the ads that you're spending versus the profit that's coming in, you can scale it up quite rapidly, and then you basically pocket the difference. There are different programs out there that help you with fulfillment. Otherwise, you'll be doing everything manually, which isn't the best thing in the world, but when you're first starting out, this may be a good option for you. This is a relatively low barrier to entry. However, there is some skill that you need to learn, such as creating a Shopify website, finding where to source products, such as on AliExpress, setting up Facebook or YouTube ads, and then doing the sales process. So there is some skill that you'll need to learn, and it isn't something you'll just pick up overnight, but the total upfront cost is fairly low. The risk that you have is if you pick the wrong product and you do a whole bunch of ad spend and it doesn't sell, then you're going to be out the advertising dollars that you had. So it's important to make sure you learn a little bit about what products work, what products might not work, and how to do the process properly from a person that is doing it successfully. Success leaves clues, as they say, so it is important if you are going to be doing it to find the right type of people. So the channel that you probably want to check out in this case is Baheza, and I'm probably murdering that name, but I think it's Baheza. So if you're wanting to get to know how to do dropshipping, check out the YouTube channel Baheza. I'll put the link in the description down below as well for you to look at. But he's a younger guy that has really kind of figured out the dropshipping industry. He's just created a course, again, not paid promotion, just giving some valuable information and redirecting you to a place that might help you in this process. So if you look at his videos online, he does help you in a lot of his videos on his YouTube channel, teaching you a little bit here and there about his process and what he does. So you may even be able to set up the whole thing by just watching his free YouTube videos. But if you want an in-depth course training, you should probably check out his course that he has. I will definitely put a link onto the course for you here, and that way you can get started in your dropshipping training. We're finally here, number 1 on my list. It is picking a niche and starting a blog. Regardless if you're just doing a YouTube channel or anything else, you should still be doing a blog. If you have an offline business, such as I do with real estate, I still have a blog. Blogs are a website platform. I use WordPress, where you can create articles and content and post it on a regular basis. Anything that I create that's real estate related on my YouTube channel, I will then take that video, post it on my website blog, write an article underneath that, and link the video into the page itself. The reason we do this is for a variety of different reasons. But the main reason for most people doing a blog is creating an affiliate marketing funnel. Now, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is when you take a product or service that you can get a commission on and you promote it in your content. Now, any of the stuff that I've mentioned in this video so far, I'm not getting paid anything for promoting them. I just think it's a good resource for you to take a look at. But in many different situations, a blog, for example, a health and wellness site, could be writing content related to health and wellness, smoothies, blenders. There are a whole bunch of different ways that you can get paid. Now, if you go to any website, usually any website, like for example, Vitamix, there's an affiliate link usually in the bottom footer for people to sign up, and you can then promote their products and get paid a commission for promoting their products. Same thing works with Amazon or AliExpress. If you have enough traffic coming to your website or through your videos, you can send people to links that are on Amazon for different products. If someone purchases through that link, you're going to get paid a percentage on that product. Typically, it's between 10 to 50%, depending if you're dealing with a physical product or a software-related product. So there's different ways you can do it, but you pick a niche, you set up a website. It doesn't have to be pretty at all, so don't stick on being perfectionist. Write content on a regular basis. I would say personally, starting 1 to 2 times per week. Keep consistent. It may take a year or two to build up, and that's okay. So this is not something that's going to turn an income right away, but over time you'll be creating a passive income and building a following. Now, as you probably noticed, in all of these different aspects, most of them, you're creating a following. Whether or not you like it, this is how business works. When you help other people find what they need, you're in turn going to get helped yourself. You need to become an industry leader in whichever topic you choose, whether you're starting a YouTube channel, an Instagram account, a website blog, or anything else. You need to have some type of skill that's valuable to other people. So a blog site is pretty cool. It's pretty easy to get started. I would highly recommend, though, if you are going to do it, get your own web hosting, install your own version of WordPress. Don't use a free site like Wix or Weebly. I know a lot of people are promoting those software online, but personally, coming from an online marketing background, I would highly recommend you don't use Wix or Weebly just because they're really ridiculously difficult to rank. Build your own website on WordPress software, on your own hosting. If you need hosting, and this is the link that I would get an affiliate commission on, I'm going to put HostGator link down below. They're the company that I've been using for hosting for basically ever since I started my online marketing companies. They've been great with service and technical support. So if you need a host, go ahead and click the link down below, and that'll get you some discounts, hopefully, when you're buying your hosting. Thanks everyone for watching. Please let me know in the comments if this video helped you in any way. Let me know if any of you need more explanation about a specific method, and I can help create more videos specifically about those topics to help you get through the process of setting up. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.